call problems. Like problems, like
you know when you hear some of them and then you know that okay, this one is rich people problems.
Yeah.
This one is how do I
I don't know. Because she says it's worrying. Hey, wow.
This one is girls with perfect men problems.
Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, baby girl, you're welcome. It's been a while. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Diana.
Okay, Princess Diana.
Hey,
okay, Diana, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So I'm really hoping that the other lady would join us. But yeah. Let's start with the conversation. Give me an overview of what you think about the story. I mean, let's put ourselves in the girl's shoes, and because she needs help. Okay, so as much as we are joking and we're playing and we can't see the problem, let's try and see where the problem is and give her a solution. So what do you think?
So you see, the moment I read the story, I was like, hey. Because like I read it again. I'm like, hey, okay, but baby, I want your head.
The guy gets
on the tray, and he will literally do it.
Yeah.
And she has a problem. She thinks the man cannot stand firm on. Wow. Okay, she wants them to fight. Like they should fight. So much say no. I won't do it for you. I don't have money. Where did she pass? Like, I want to see. Maybe when the day she found that man.
Yes, say at year marry fee. I quite young on the signs. She's forgotten maybe those days when she was dating a guy.
Those who used to say no.
No, let me see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Let me see what I can do.
Or it's for me.
Or they actually won't even mind you at all. They'll look. They'll pretend they didn't see the text. Oh, really?
I'm just seeing it all.
She's forgotten all of those days.
You have gotten a doer.
Yeah.
You said no. Okay. I think. Okay. So the thing is, it's a bit. I think it's 70-30, right? The 70 part is the fact that she is thinking the guy cannot stand firm and all that. She's just being, for want of a better word, silly. Okay. I mean, this is what you are looking for. You have it, and you're looking for something. I'm waiting for the day she would come back with the same story and say that my boyfriend has changed. Anytime I say something, he says no. Do you guys say? I'm waiting for that day where she will bring that story again. Yeah. There are people literally begging God, praying to God to give them a man who does anything and everything, and then you have us anyway.
But is it like a good thing to have a partner who says yes to everything, every suggestion, like every suggestion, every single thing you guys do? It doesn't have to be a request.
I don't think it's about the fact that he cannot stand firm. I think it's about the fact that he loves you.
No, but is it like
and he wants to say before you even ask you say yes?
No, Diane.
Because he wants to make you happy.
No, Diane. Okay. You relax. You picture this. Okay.
I'm picturing.
You are in a relationship with a guy who literally says yes to every idea, everything.
Not there I go die. It is there.
Is it a good thing?
It's a good thing. Why is it a bad thing?
The guy doesn't have a brain of his own.
It doesn't mean he doesn't have a brain of his own. He just wants to make you happy. He doesn't want to see you sad. And so even if he wants the world, he will suck everybody and buy it for you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's he wants to make you happy. What's bad about that?
Is that not a sign of a weak man?
Really?
Don't say really to me.
No, like
don't say really to me.
No, it's not a sign of a weak man.
At this point, I am playing the devil's advocate because the lady needs help. Okay, so let's try to at least give her some help. Yeah.
Okay. So there are instances where you actually find someone and you feel like too good to be true kind of situation.
Yeah.
But is that what we're looking for?
Is that what really women want, though?
No.
I was having a conversation with someone, and I was telling the person that, like it or not, there are going to be guys who would disagree. But I think every woman, and I stand to be corrected.
We are in trouble.
Wow, the guys here.
We are in trouble.
I thought I was gonna get an all-female.
Whoa.
No.
There's trouble in paradise right now.
Relax, you guys. To be very honest, I appreciate the fact that we've been joined by two gentlemen. I mean, you now I have to now join you as a panel, because else, if I leave it to these guys, they're going to murder us. Guys, let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it civil. Don't do that. Let's keep things very civil. Okay. Man, like I was saying, I was having a conversation with a guy the other time, and I was telling him that, like it or not, women, especially women who grew up with both parents, grew up with responsible fathers, every woman likes to have a father and a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to
He provides, he's there.
Because the father, especially the responsible ones, has nurtured this young girl, has exposed her to life, some nice things, some good things, and see, she has that perception, she has that mindset. So when she grows up and she's looking for a partner, she wants to look for a guy who has traits of her father.
Sure.
So it's not about saying yes to
everything
a girl says. Like, are you a nurturer? Are you somebody who would rebuke her? Because sometimes, women, we are emotional beings. We are driven by our hormones. Sometimes we want something, but we don't really want it. But in the moment, that is what we want. And you guys, they don't get it. The guys, they don't get it. It's the same way I can't understand a man. But I want to appreciate him because he's a man. And I won't shut down his thoughts, his perceptions on things, his wants, his needs, just because it doesn't make sense to me. Because as much as it doesn't make sense to me, it makes sense to him.
Yeah.
And that's how I have to, like, strike a balance. You know what I mean? So what does a father do?
Okay.
Sometimes he provides, he rebukes, he nurtures. Sometimes you want candy, but he's taking you to the hospital one time because you got sick, and the doctor says you are suffering from plenty sugar or something. So he knows that the candy isn't good for you. But as a child or as a lady or whatever, you feel like you want to eat candy.
The candy anyway.
And you will throw tantrums. But because he knows what is good for you and what's not good for you, he's not going to give it to you. And in another way, he is saving you, whether you know or you don't know, he's saving you. But in the long run, I guess you would know.
Okay.
So I think it's the same thing that's applying to this person. Like, imagine, like, I say I want alligator soup, you get it from me. Like, obviously.
But Noella, your father and your boyfriend, they are two different people.
No, you see, and that's the for me.
Okay.
That is the disconnect.
Okay.
That is the disconnect, because ask these guys here when they're going to look for a woman to marry. Surely one's closer to their moms. They're going to look for their mom and the women.
Yeah.
They'll say, I want a woman who has patience,
like my mom,
who is like my mother.
Okay.
So it's the same way women look for their fathers and their partners.
True.
If we get these basics, would be okay. I think. If you disagree, I mean, the guys who think
I agree with you, yeah, but there's a side where the boyfriend wants to do something because I mean, is the boyfriend will not say, "Oh, you want a jet? I don't think a jet is good for you, so no." I don't know if you get it. He knows you can go away. Your father is your father. I mean, blood. No matter what, it's blood, bruv. You understand?
Okay.
So, boyfriend, you can go away. If I have to do it to keep you, let me do it to keep you. If I'm doing it to get you happy, let me do it to get you happy. I think that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But to say that, I nearly said something bad. So until
say it.
Until you guys decide to pass ways, I think he's doing it to get you happy.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't want you to be sad. Hey, every day, Sammy, I want your shirt, he give it to me. Sammy, I want your neck, he'll give it to me. Sammy, I want your father's head, he'll give it. And what else are you looking for? I mean, some people just want trouble.
Okay.
And I don't want trouble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't like that. It's just under. We don't like that.
See, I'm going to speak to the guys. I'm dreading it, but I have to. Guys, introduce yourself. I don't know you. Introduce yourself.
Introduce me. Okay, so my brother here is Costero Simon. He's one I can call my brother. I love him so much.
I know, just must say it.
Be calming down, everybody.
Meanwhile,
The Holy Spirit is speaking.
Meanwhile, you have a girlfriend, but go on.
Yeah,
The Holy Spirit
does.
is speaking.
I don't know
Is it
who
the
you're trying to
commercial
trap
one
with
or
your
the
voice.
I can neither deny nor confirm any facts right now. Please.
Are you trying to say you don't have a?
I can neither
Anyway,
deny nor confirm.
Don't. No
any
problem.
facts.
Let's go to the topic. Let's go to the topic.
Yes, so like I'm introducing my brother. So I've introduced him, Costero Simon. Yeah, Edru so.
You're frozen.
Nadine Amuye. Sammy.
Okay. So yes. In my case, the girl is doing too much. She's doing too much.
What do you mean she's doing too much?
What she's doing, it doesn't. Excuse me, it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
To say you want to break up with him because he's not firm. In one, I feel this lady is coming from a good background. She's been trained up well. She knows what's good, what's bad. She won't go and ask something bad and expect the guy to say yes.
I don't understand. But you go on.
You don't understand?
No.
Let me explain. let me explain again.
Diagrams, yeah.
Yes, with diagrams and Venn. Yes. So you see, she's saying that the guy is always saying yes. I'm trying to put it that the girl is not asking for something bad. Because as a guy, you know what's good and what's wrong.
Okay.
You won't say yes to something that is wrong.
What if he
No, there is no what if.
relax.
Every guy.
Relax. What if he reckons that okay, and yeah, the papa but yeah. So a clear example of what medical said that fella wanted to do whatever. He from where he comes from, he doesn't really like those things. But if it makes her happy, you know, she should go and do it. How about that?
No, that's so wrong. Every guy.
According to you?
Yes, according to me.
Okay.
Every guy won't see fire and put his hand inside.
Hey.
Yes, I'm serious.
They don't put their hands on
No, I'm serious. No guy will see that my lady is asking for something and I know say it won't end well and I will say yes and I'll go ahead and do it. No.
That is to you.
Yes.
Please personalize what you're saying.
Okay.
Good.
So in this case, I'm saying that the lady is not asking for something bad for the guy to say no. So because of that, why would you say he's not femme? No.
No, listen. The lady says everything.
Yeah.
He asks the guy.
Yes.
And let's not limit or box the thing she asks the guy into material things.
Yes.
It could be life decisions.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
It could be maybe they're trying to get married, and so they're trying to make decisions.
That's why I'm saying.
I'm coming.
All right.
And every suggestion she comes up with, the guy says yes to it, and she's starting to believe that maybe he is an indecisive person or doesn't have a mind of his own, because you need, as a man, relax. As a man, as a woman, she expects to have a man who is firm. So I may be suggesting something, but also for what Jane Bra, men, they make canon, and yeah, no one is all yes. To also what Jane was saying. Do you understand? That is where she's coming from.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, the lady is not asking for something bad, or she has not been asking for something bad or making bad decisions.
How do you know that? How are you drawing to that conclusion?
Yes, because a man won't look at something that is bad and say yes to it.
No, don't do that.
No.
Don't generalize it.
Oh,
I just gave you two scenarios.
And I'm saying yes, and I'm making my point.
So personalize it. Don't say a man. When you say a man, you're generalizing it.
I will still say a man.
Why?
Yes, because that's how it is.
No.
No.
That's how it is for you. Don't say that's how it is for every man.
That's how it is for everyone.
No, that's not how it is.
No man will see something bad and say no.
Go ahead.
No man will see something bad and say yes, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the girl is doing too much. You've gotten something good. You've been praying for it. It has come. Now you are saying it's too much. Witchcraft.
Okay. So for you, it's clear cut. It's neither here nor there.
Yes.
Okay. Costero.
Cannot do this. Charlie girls and Kaza, what did they say, cha? Noela,
Yes.
this girl,
Mm-hmm.
I wish the guy would know what the girl is thinking about.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that he make his decision. Cause hey, this is proper. You get your life ended by the same woman you plan to die for.
Oh yes.
Hey,
You are planning to
aren't we
die.
going
Did
too
you
far?
hear that?
You people. Relax.
We are not-
Relax, guys. Relax. I want us to be objective, okay? As much, and that's why I'm saying I appreciate the fact that even though this, I would rather women speak on this topic. I appreciate the fact that you guys are also coming to speak about it. But I'd love for us to be objective, okay? Let's not just. Most I mean, kano. Mama yang did not attempt keke sa. Yeah, find asem na tra sa keke because I feel like there's something in there. And we should all look at it, explore both the good side. So the parts where it's bad, let's bash it, but let's also see the good in what she's also saying. So let's be objective.
But you seen
yeah.
a man who has decided to put your happiness first as a weak person is. I mean, it's a no.
Okay.
Because he's trying to do everything for you, and you see him as a weak man.
Yeah. So you think it's unfair for her to categorize the guy as a weak man because he says yes to everything that she says?
Yes.
Okay, what would you have rathered she puts it like? So for a man who says yes, or let me put it this way: for a woman who says yes to you, to everything that you request or you suggest or whatever in like a relationship or a marriage, how would you describe that woman?
I mean, she's
like she never gives you her opinion on anything. Like it's always baby. It
means I'm bringing something good. I mean,
that's it.
If I'm always bringing
so even if let's say you make a suggestion, okay, and she agrees to it, would you still appreciate that she supports you, or she's supportive or whatever?
We learn from it.
Yes,
and we move on.
Who learns from it? You learn from it, or
both of us?
How do you both of you? Because if she's going to always say yes to your suggestions and your requests and whatever, she never has her opinion. She never shares her opinion with you. She never shares her opinion with you, and so your decision or your suggestion is what you guys go with, and then you end up, taking a bad decision because of your suggestion. Is the learning for you or for both of you?
Both of us.
Costello. For you or for both of you?
See, I'm coming. The lady said,
coming. Oh, you said you are coming. I'm just repeating what you said.
Okay. Anytime I ask him for something, he says yes. So it means she's trying to talk about the material things. Anytime
no, something doesn't mean material. That's what I'm saying. Let's not box this thing into, because I don't think if it's purely based on material things, she would go as far and say because of that material things, he's a weak man. Because something could be me bisawasem. Do you understand? Me bisawasem is still something.
Do you think she feels the man is not being involved?
I'm thinking that's what it is.
So
because sometimes, like I said, say it's you call Bible or whatever, like bars. Encouraging good. Do you understand? So yes, as much as a man, women love to be listened to. Like even if it doesn't make sense, it sounds foolish. Like the fact that you are listening. It gives us some kind of satisfaction. But away from listening, I'm telling you what I'm telling you also because I also want to see or gauge your mind. Oftentimes, Diane, tell me if I'm wrong. Do you understand? Yeah. So for like we've been in a relationship for like let's say 2 years. First year, you're doing everything. I say like my suggestions, bibia ko fa. It'll get to a time where I'll be like as a human being, it's a human trait. I'm even sure even as a man, like you would feel like that. Like you would think I don't know, Gianna. No, like Tell me if I am wrong or I am thinking too much.
If you consider right,
If you are
Suggestion
making the
across
right
it.
suggestion
Yes.
and right decisions, there is always going
he's
to be an
backing
agreement.
you. Hey.
There is always going to be an
Hey,
agreement.
so you the one person, you can always be right all the time.
That's if you know what you want. I know someone. He knows what he wants. He has written down his
Sammy?
whole life going by this and this
Sammy,
and this.
I'm sure
And
you know what you want in life, right?
Oh, yes.
Has all your decisions been 100 been crisp?
No.
Exactly. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
So if all your decisions, your personal decisions.
No, but that one is myself, me alone. But this one, it's me and my what? My woman. And I am making the right decisions all the time.
Hey, are you even listening to yourself?
Oh, yes.
No. So let's say I'm with Sammy, yeah? The last time I was with Costello, today I'm with Sammy.
Lord of Jesus. Lord of Jesus.
And then Sammy brings something up, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I think we should do it. It's because it's cool. I think we should do it. I mean, you get it. So it's possible. It's
Me,
very,
I would love it.
It's
Diane.
very possible that Sammy didn't suggest anything bad.
I'm think-
Obviously, if it is bad, it's bad. Bad
Yes.
is bad, right?
No, I'm thinking
That
that,
is
Diane. I'm thinking that I've gotten some money. Okay, as a woman, I have some money. Like let's say 20,000 cedis. Okay, you're my boyfriend. There's a business I want to
Idea.
venture into.
Okay.
I'm skeptical about certain things, so I come to you and I say, "Oh, babe, I want to make this, but I want to do this business, and I want to do this. I mean, say. Yeah.
He has thought about it. He thinks it's right.
Yes. Before he will say the yes, he has thought about it.
But how do I know that? If you don't engage me, all you say is yeah. Why won't you give me the reasons why you think yeah?
No. Okay. I think the lady just wants to experience the harsh parts of life.
Yes. You want the hard part,
If
and when the
not-
hard part comes, you will cry and say,
should
you will cry
enjoy
and
it.
say, hey, he's too hard.
Right now, she should enjoy. No, she should enjoy the sunshine.
You see, I'm
Before it
trying
starts raining.
to have us
It will
avoid.
start raining, and it will be. See, yeah, I get you where you're coming from. Because
I'm coming. 1 minute. I'm trying to have us avoid us generalizing all women or all men into one box.
it's just the
Because
two of them we're
Obian
talking about.
Sisa,
Okay.
Obian Tana Oje, that is not how somebody thinks. Somebody's thought process is long.
Yeah.
Like you need to go through that process with the person
Yeah.
and arrive at a destination for her or him to feel appreciated. And some people too, the minute you say it, when you don't have to talk plenty. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think we'd be doing a great disservice to our listeners if we're gonna box because people are overthinkers. Have we
true.
thought about that?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, people are overthinkers. You know, they exaggerate things in their head. But almost so let's not chastise this lady because probably she's an overthinker.
Okay.
Do you get what
Yeah,
I mean?
I get you.
So that's what I'm saying. Let's be objective.
So to avoid all the drama,
Uh-huh.
she should prepare for the rainy days. Right now, she should enjoy it. If
So
it
it's not
starts
always
rain-
going to be like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it looks like that's not what she's looking for. She's not looking for it to sunshine every day. She wants it to rain.
Up a Game of Thrones.
So right now she should prepare for the rainy days because it's about to break.
Rain. Hey, I don't
And
want
it will-
Diana.
Oh no! She's looking for it. Will come right.
I have an example myself.
Go ahead.
I've been through something like this before. There
Hey,
was-
you
there
always
was-
have experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Fumwa.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
boy. Mesrel mini hebi.
On this
Lord,
We're generalizing as
the
well.
blood of Habakkuk. Hey,
Okay, let me repeat. Gen Z as for.
hey. What's say something?
another one. I
Go
am not here today.
Go ahead.
Blood of
ahead.
Habakkuk.
Obviously, that's just by the way. I'm just
Okay.
joking. But
So
yeah.
I had this lady. She used to call me. Then I remember she used to call me Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
She called me Mr. Perfect. She said that I was doing everything right.
Okay.
She
Dangerous
I-
boys.
I don't get angry.
You see them.
Like I don't get angry. Like I don't shout at her, and I'm like,
He provides.
yes, you want.
But to be painted and car.
Hey, I beg you.
Dangerous.
I beg you.
Go
I
on,
beg
go
you.
on, go
Why?
on.
Say
Why?
no.
Oh,
Are you still with this
Yes.
lady? Is she still with
come
you?
here. Oh no.
Oh,
It
far away.
make beans. It
Okay.
make beans.
Even though you were perfect.
Yes,
Charlie, why you won't
she
cry?
was the one who. Oh, bye. I beg you. I no go cry. I beg you.
Like if today that
You know
thing
be that
pain
one.
you.
The one way go make I go cry. No, you know be
If
that
today
one.
that
they
thing
talk about
pain you,
now. No, the one way go make I go cry. No, you know be how they talk
Okay,
about.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So one one time she was like, she made a statement. She was like, she wants to do something that will provoke me. She wants to see how angry,
Your anger is
how my
like-
and I told her that, see, young woman, sorry, young woman.
Hmm.
Even when I get angry, my mom can't stop me. My dad can't stop me. So I don't want to get to that point. So I'm always
Guided.
guided. I'm always in my good side, always smiling, always laughing. That's why I'm always making jokes. And then one day she
saw
did
your anger.
and then poof. I just show her small. And that one, it's not like I shouted at her. My actions, I was quiet. Like, you ask me a question, I'll be like, okay.
You're
And
dismissive.
hey, I was quiet, and then I just made one statement. I don't even remember what I said, but she said what I said.
Oh, the
and she was afraid. She was afraid that I could
Yeah,
do something.
you could say
And so me, I said,
something
like,
like
I don't till date, I don't remember what she said. I don't remember what I said, sorry.
Mm.
And then because of that, she said, say, she can't deal with someone like this. So she's going.
Yeah.
Me say, me come in, me say me na 2 days. Boy,
And
Simon, I called her best friend. She said, GIJ. Okay. Me yeni nebi. I did everything, Sam. The whole GIJ came inside.
Hey. Okay.
And it
But-
didn't work.
It didn't work.
Okay.
Last she came back. And me too, I said, okay.
You have moved on. Costello.
Blood of Jesus.
I mean, we're wrapping up. We're
Okay.
wrapping up. So, I mean, what do you have to say to this lady?
There is this adage in Akane. Say ofefe funenia ubehu samai.
Thank you.
Say ofefe boy nenia.
I drop.
Obeje eye drop.
Yo.
In total.
Yes, just be happy in there.
Obeje eye drop.
Yes,
Have you
just be happy in that relationship and then move on. That's
Like,
all.
have you seen that video where the lady tells the guy to look into my eyes and tell me what you see?
Yeah.
What is it? Apollo. That's what she's looking for.
Right.
It looks like she doesn't want it sweet all the time. So one side of it is, she can go. She should leave the guy. To her, he's weak. So she should leave the weak guy and go in for a very firm guy.
Yeah.
And strong.
And normal, like, it's freedom of walking. And I am freedom of movement. You can always move. Nobody's gonna tie you. Or she can enjoy it and wait for the rainy day.
That
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Just that day.
Okay. Me that was super brave. Me that
Fantastic is happening.
me that was super brave. You know, I don't know. Everyone thinks that I'm always in support of women, but it's
You are an overthinker. We
I'm not an
understand.
overthinker.
We understand. We
I
understand you're
am
an
too
overthinker.
practical.
And an
You
overthinker.
see,
We understand.
and in everything I try to be fair because I know the kind of world I live in, and I know everybody can think like Noella, everybody can think like Sammy, everybody can think like Costello. So anytime when I'm being asked my opinion, I don't want to give an opinion just based on what I like. I want to have a fair understanding of everything, put it into perspectives before I share. And this is what I'll tell the lady. I think you have a good man. I mean, for a man who would say yes to your every need, it tells that you're with a man who would sacrifice for you.
Yeah.
I mean, he will go to every length to make you happy. He is certainly not a weak man. I think you should have a conversation with him. Maybe you should be more specific. If it's you need his opinion on things, be specific about it. That, babe, I need your opinion about this. I'm sure when you start being more specific with your request, you would get to know the other side of the man. But if it's just, if it's just down to material stuff, and he says yes to every material request you make, girl, you have no case here. You have no you have no reason to complain.
You get Apollo.
Because there are men out there that, I mean,
The chance of Abraham.
you will cry fire. You will cry blood. You will cry fire.
The
You are
sons
not
of
going to get
Pharaoh.
it. You are not going to get it. And I always say that for me, it's always the little things that count. You know, even if I need something, let's say I'm dating Sammy and I need like an amount of money. I say in Jesus' name. And I need an amount of money. And maybe I talk to Sammy about it. Sammy obviously can't afford that particular amount of money. But he's able to give even 500 cedis off the amount of money. I appreciate that.
It's a good thing.
Because I know who he is. I mean, it's a sign of somebody who would get plenty and also share with you.
Yes.
So you have a good man, you don't have a weak man. I think you have to be more specific. If you're an overthinker, maybe you should calm your nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
And look at things into perspectives. Like, try to appreciate where he is coming from before you draw your own conclusion. I think that would help.
Yeah. One
yeah.
last thing.
Go
so
ahead.
if she's thinking he's a weak man because he says yes to everything, how about those who you don't even ask and they give
They
you?
give it to you. Yeah.
And those people, they are dead.
They are mind readers.
They are magicians.
Magicians, yeah.
Anyway, we have a number of messages here. Ubuntu Milady says, such things are not issues to me at all. Just don't ask at all. Or better still, do things with your own might. Who knows? You can choose no for yourself. Simple. Daniel Indoor says, shaking my head. Frimpong of Obimpe aspect says, ask him to get the son and he will say no, so that you will be happy. Confused lot. Jan Kweku says, hey, this gender part, the only judge can go do. When we say no to you, wahala. When we say yes to wahala. Farouk Mourinho says, don't stress yourself too much for them. They don't know what they want. Just do your best. Cephas Rock says, hey, women. A man is good to them, they will talk. A man is hard in them. Hey, in them, Zay.
Hey.
They'll talk. Abi Love says, what do you want to gain from him? If they don't, wahala. If they do too, then we see them as a weakling. Rosman Che Malfa says, women. Masa, also your about I'm joking, Rosman. I have someone like that too, and he's firm in his decision. John Mark Ampofo says, Kaka, the Brazilian football icon, got divorced by his wife. Her reason, she said, my husband is too perfect. I can't live with such a man.
Wait.
Listen, there are women like that. If you're not, she's traumatic. She has trauma.
It's witchcraft.
There are people who like the fight.
It's witchcraft.
What the hell do you mean by is witchcraft? People have trauma. They can't.
Please, I've
I
been
mean,
looking
they can't help it.
I've been looking for an opportunity to do this concern on my junction. There's this couple. Boy in age, I know, is going to be with another woman. They're living happily.
Yeah.
And they have a boutique together.
Yeah.
They'll literally come and fight and beat each other because one has seen that the other one is going to another guy. The other person has seen. She says it's love to her. Nobody should stop them when they are fighting.
Haven't you heard?
Serious.
Game of
Haven't
Thrones,
you
oh.
heard? Haven't you heard of women who they need to be beaten? Like
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Yeah.
then omukuya boy ne pampana. That is for her. That is
That's
love
how-
making.
yeah.
That's trauma.
What type
People
of
have
plane
trauma.
is this?
Yeah.
So please don't dismiss people
you
like that.
playing?
Omare Ayurebi Kwesi says, stop asking him questions. Eric Christo as someone says, it's frustrating to always say yes and everything. Very frustrating. Until you are in that situation, you won't understand. Do you understand? This from a guy.
Oh, okay.
Then Kwame says, so what at all do women do some ladies want? What did he say?
He just turned. Why you mention the same?
Then Kwame says, so what at all do some ladies want? A, if he says no, then matter. Saying yes to matter. Kelly blinks. Kwame says, this is the problem I always have with this gender. They're just so confused to the extent of them not knowing what actually they want or need. This is the kind of man I want. They get and complain. But CR7 will always shoot the ball into the goalpost.
Hey.
And also if
And now it's right.
CR7.
Adam Sila says, if you expect no as an answer, then don't ask what at all do some people want. Sammy Mart says, then in that case, help him by saying no to your demands on his behalf. Anyway, so we have a birthday shout. So someone special celebrating your a happy birthday. So you're looking at me saying, okay, no problem. I'm sorry. So yeah, happy glorious birthday to my lovely sister Caroline Anyafo. I wish her all the best in life and more money. And that's from your sweet sister Jolene Ama Anyafo. And she says she loves you. And all of us at Hits FM, we love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Except Sammy. Sammy is hooked. Sammy has a girlfriend.
Accra and Kumasi.
Exactly.
Two
So
branches.
Hey,
Too
nada
bad.
ben maybe can.
I think Takwadi is part.
So we are regional
They are
regional
you
tour.
see,
Regional tour
they are
now.
spoiling me.
Our
Please,
regional
please
correspondent.
hit me up. They are spoiling me. Hit me up.
Anyway.
Hit me up. They are
Thank
spoiling
you
me.
so much, Diane. Thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you so much, Constero. Costero. They didn't look offer for you.
Hey, Costero.
Constero.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Asamo.